everybody. I feel like we haven't seen you in forever. We're popping on here. It's Ryan and Blair.
Hey.
And we're so glad you're in Marriage Movement. We've had so many people just recently join this group, and we want to make sure you guys, right? It's been amazing.
It's officially a movement.
Right? First, huge shout out to you, Nancy Mitchell, who invited a ton of people to join us in here because she truly believes in the mission of what we're doing here in Marriage Movement, which is to help people realize that they are better together. So speaking of that, we wanted to hop in here and it's so hot, people.
It is a race against the sweat.
Like
right now.
90 something degrees in South Florida. But here's what I realized. I was in Denver last week. Some of you guys might follow me on Facebook. But what I realized is it's equally hot everywhere right now.
Yes.
But at least we have a breeze here in Florida. So I got to shout out the breeze. All right. So let us know, first of all, how long have you been in Marriage Movement? Drop it below in the comments. We want to know. Has it been a day? Has it been a month? Have you been here with us since we first started this in April? We want to know. Hi, Lance. So glad you hopped on. Kelly, shout out to you. Stephanie, so glad you're watching us. So I want to know who was in our 21-day challenge that we did in May. We did it again in June because we had so many new people join us. And we're about to launch it here in August. So I want to know, have you gone through it before? And if you did, what did it do for you? We've had so many amazing people give us great feedback, testimonials. I like to say testimonies, and Ryan has taught me it's testimonials, not testimonies. Yes. Oh, we have, who is new to the group? Her name just, Christine, welcome.
Hey, Christine.
We're so glad you're part of the group. I just sent you a message a couple days ago. So we're so glad you're in here. Welcome, Stephen. So Ryan, tell everybody a little bit about what is the 21-day challenge? What's the purpose of it? What's going to happen starting August 1st?
Yes. So often we just hear that couples have started to drift away, whether it's the career, the kids, just, focused on growing their business, haven't focused on their marriage. So what did we do? We came up with 21 daily challenges that we post in the group each day, and it's just designed to open up the communication lines. So here's what we've heard. People are talking about things they normally wouldn't talk about.
So true. Which ignites conversation.
Ignites conversation. The ability to brag and shout out their spouse. So we've heard where, one spouse does a great job of showing appreciation, words of affirmation, but the other spouse doesn't do it. But in our, daily challenges, everybody's able to share. They tag their spouse in it. It's fun. A lot of this stuff is funny, right?
Yeah, it's like a little cheesy, but it's like good cheesy, like the kind of cheesy where you're like, I should be doing that more often for my spouse. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah. Hey, Jen Cooper.
Hi, Jen. And so that it just reminds you to get back on track. Ryan is like dying of you right now. You guys are literally going to see him melt. So it just reminds you to get back on track of doing the things that maybe you did the first year you were married, like. As we were doing the 21-day challenge in May and June, what I realized was when we first got together, I was really great at leaving Ryan notes around the house.
All the time.
I was really great at sending him a quick message while I was at work. I was really great about planning date nights for us and all these things that once you have kids, once you get busy in your business, once you get busy with life, or you've just been around that person for a while, you stop doing, right? And so this is it's gonna get you reconnected.
So much.
And for some people, I've been using this analogy and they really like it because they can understand it. So if you guys have ever seen the movie Fireproof, they came out with a book called Love Dare.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a 30-day challenge. It was super hard. So I took we took stuff from Love Dare and stuff from 5 love languages, which a lot of you guys heard, and we kind of smashed them together. That's the 21-day challenge. So what happens if they're like, wait a minute, but my spouse isn't on Facebook, doesn't want to be on Facebook?
Excellent question. We hear that often. So I've heard everything from, well, I'll just do it anyway and won't tell them about it so that they can see the difference and maybe they'll ask me, to a better idea and what I think, they screenshot the challenge and then message it to them. Hey, I'm doing this 21-day challenge. I would love for you to do it with me. It is important to me. If you verbalize that this is important to me, let's do this together. Screenshot it. Tell them what you appreciate about them. I love words of affirmation. Thank you for taking out the trash. Like little simple things that she just shoots me a quick, Blair sends me a quick text. Hey, thanks for doing this. Thanks for doing that. I love it. It fills up my love tank.
So the other thing I would say too is a question that I hear quite often is, well, what if my spouse doesn't want to do it with me? Here's what I would say. You become the change you want to see in somebody else. So you do the 21-day challenge. If you can't get your spouse, ask them. If they're not on social media, ask if you can send it to them every day if they're interested. If they're like, no, don't get your feelings hurt, guys. If you don't know what this kind of stuff is, it could seem bizarre to you. Your spouse might think it's quirky, weird, whatever. But I can guarantee you this. If you do it 21 days straight to your spouse and you take action every single day in the things that we give you, you will start to see a change in your spouse. Yes. Right? Because the change has to start within. So we're challenging you to get started on August 1st. Every single day we'll be dropping something here into this group that you're supposed to do. You'll see a little emoji, like, you know, the little smiley emoji with the hearts around it. That'll be the action step. So it'll give you something for the day, an action step. You'll comment below that you did it, or whatever we tell you to comment below. You'll do that once you completed the task. We're going to have fun prizes this time because we found the people that stayed consistent with all 21 days, even when they were on vacation, even when they were busy with their businesses. If they missed a day, they went back and did the day. Those people saw huge differences in their marriage. Things like better communication, better intimacy. They noticed they were spending more time together. They were laughing together. They were having fun together again. So that's our challenge to you. You'll see some fun giveaways throughout the time. We'll also be dropping a Google form in here this week that you can fill out saying, yes, I am committed. I'm doing the 21-day challenge. I'm committed to doing it. And then those people who commit and we see you follow all the way through, your name is going to go into a drawing for a really special grand prize item.
Absolutely. So the reason why we want the commitment is because if you commit to something, you're more likely to follow through, right? We can say we'll do everything, we'll do this, oh, that'll be great. And then how many things have you started for your marriage and then, you know, did it for a couple days and then it fizzled out for whatever reason? It wasn't exciting, it was too hard, it was boring, you know,
well, this won't be
whatever.
Boring.
This isn't boring.
I mean, come on.
This is fun. Everyone's favorite is the sex and the sexiest body part. So we get to, you know, we get to shout out everything.
It's not my
in this.
favorite, but
it's not
depends
your
on your
favorite?
love language. That's not my favorite. It's not my love language.
I meant the funny stuff.
Oh, you meant funny. Yep,
Yeah.
I get it. All right. Well, awesome.
See
We're
how
so
we communicated there?
glad.
I said something. She heard
I
it
heard
a
it
different way.
completely
What I
different way.
really meant was, I love you, Blair.
All right, guys. So we're super excited. We're going to get off before we melt. But drop below if you're watching this later, replay. Drop below how long you've been in Marriage Movement. And if you've done the 21-day challenge with us either in June or May, or you went back and did it, let us know what you thought about it, what you noticed happen. And then those of you that are committed, we cannot wait to see you join us August 1st through the 21st right in here in Marriage Movement for free. So one last thing I'd want to say is invite your friends.
You read my mind.
Okay, then
oh
you
my
share.
goodness.
You share.
No, you share. I was just going to remind you.
So listen, who do you know that would
awesome.
love to have a stronger marriage, would love to have more fun again in their marriage? Who do you go out on double dates with? Who do you hang out with? Who do you have in your family that you know would love to be part of a fun group like this and engage their marriage again to where it should be? Because we truly know that you are better
together.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Jumping in the pool.